mucha más información. Hasta entonces.
You're watching K34QB.
Good morning and welcome into today's edition of Good Morning Vail. I'm your host, Ross Leonhardt. It is Monday, the 9th of December. There are snowflakes falling right now in the early mornings. The roads are a little treacherous, so if you're making moves to work or to play today, definitely take a look and build in some extra time because that snow is falling. We got a great show lined up today. It's the holiday season. We're talking holiday gifts, where Santa's going to be, all that good stuff. We're also going to take a look at the weather, which is exciting with that snow falling today. So grab that cup of coffee. Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
And welcome into the TVA Weather Center on this Monday
weather
morning.
report is sponsored by Grand Hyatt Vail.
Chilly today. It is cold. It is 23 degrees at 8 a.m. to start the day. We're going to see a high of 26 degrees, so in those low 20s today. And the snow is falling to start here at 8 a.m. 40% chance of snow throughout the day today. Those winds 5 to 10 miles per hour coming from the northwest. Nothing too crazy. Again, into that hourly, nothing over 23, 24 degrees today. Temperatures really start coming down this evening into the teens as well, which is great for our snow conditions. And that snow continues into the early morning and early afternoon today. We'll see how much snow totals we get. But today, if you're traveling on I-70, there are already some accidents and slow areas on the I-70 corridor. Eagles got a high of 27 today with a 60% chance of precipitation. Avon high of 25, 50%. Vail 26 degrees for a high and 40% chance of precipitation. Denver in the 30s, pushing 40 degrees today with a 20% chance of precipitation. But again, if you are traveling through the Rocky Mountains today, be prepared for some traffic. And hey, give our plows some room here. They're busy out there. They're doing the work that needs to be done. So if you see plows out there, give them some room. Tonight, a low of 13 degrees with a 40% chance of snow. And into the snow or the rest of the week here, it is Monday. Tomorrow, Tuesday, another chilly day with a high of 22 and a low of 11. And then the sun comes back out on Wednesday, and those temperatures start coming up later in the week. So snow today, nothing too much the rest of the week, which is unfortunate. But in the snow report, no new snow reported because they make that report at 5 a.m. So we've got some fresh snow out there. Season total at Vail Mountain is 84 inches with a 33-inch base, and you know we're all about that base. Early season, no treble. Vail Mountain's got 13 lifts open, 162 trails, and more to come, but about 58% of terrain at Vail right now. Beaver Creek, no new snow to report, but it is snowing right now, and Beaver Creek's got 77 inches on the total season so far and 31-inch base depth, which we love to see. And Beaver Creek's got 11 lifts open, 50 trails, and 28% of terrain open. Beaver Creek just had a great men's Birds of Prey weekend. This weekend, and coming up next weekend is the women's Birds of Prey races, which is pretty exciting to see, so stay tuned for more on that. And we will be right back. We're going to come back with some holiday gift ideas for you, so stay tuned.
I have got some great last-minute gift ideas for you. If a new laptop is on your wish list, having AI is like having a computer on steroids. This new Acer Swift 14 AI has a powerful AI processor and a dedicated Microsoft Copilot Plus key right on the keyboard. The 1440p webcam makes video calls ultra sharp, and don't worry if you forget your power cord. It has up to 26 hours of video playback and 18 hours of web browsing. Wow everyone this holiday season with a new TV! TCL has three 98-inch models with prices about half off. This 98-inch TCL Q6 TV features QLED Pro for enhanced color accuracy and HDR Pro Plus with Dolby Vision. It's just $15.99. It's like having a movie theater in your house. And many retailers offer free delivery and installation. And as the official TV of the NFL, you could win a trip to the Super Bowl. To ensure you don't mess up the holiday surprise, TCL is offering sheets to hide any size TV box. And if you want to bring the entertainment with you, TCL just launched their first mobile projector that can turn almost any wall into stunning cinema in full HD 1080p. The TCL Projector A1 is designed for both indoor and outdoor use, and its unique handle doubles as a stand. An advanced audio system with integrated Dolby Audio wraps viewers in sound, while Google TV lets you stream movies and shows to the kids' bedrooms or even a campsite. Now, if you're looking to buy or sell camera gear, MPB is the leading reseller in the US. Sustainability is at the core of their business. They recirculate over 500,000 cameras and lenses a year. If you're looking to sell, you can get a free instant quote at mpb.com. And if you're buying, you can save up to 40% on your favorite brands. MPB experts inspect all items before reselling them. Now, this is the latest from Wow Stuff. It's the Real FX Disney Stitch Puppetronic. Puppetronics is a new category blending puppetry with animatronics, resulting in a soft and cuddly character. Now, there are over 100 action and sound combinations creating lifelike interactions. Stitch has blinking, unsquinting eyes, a moving mouth. He can also respond to your sensors. Now, for more information on any of the items we've discussed today, you can head to dailylounge.com. I know.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Stevie Lee Woods presents Nashville Roadhouse Live, where country meets rock and roll.
It's where I drank my first beer, where I found Jesus, where I read my first card, I tore it all to pieces. Join us every week for more live performances right here on Nashville Roadhouse Live.
I'm Jason Kennedy, and this is The Wager. Let's go, Wes! We've all heard about this pickleball craze. Celebrities are playing pickleball matches all the time, and they're challenging each other to these ridiculous bets. Now I'm bringing the cameras to their house with new celebrities and a new bet every week.
Hell of a rally there.
It's just real, genuine conversation.
I got invited to Usher's birthday party. What am I doing here?
And some pretty crazy antics.
Coming at you from around the world. The biggest names in sports, entertainment, and business.
Here we go.
Yeah, there's no way.
Exclusive access and one-on-one conversations.
Yeah, you guys really did some deep research.
I don't think we should give him any more information.
In depth with Graham Bensinger.
There is so much to do in our valley during the winter time, but not all of it has to be skiing and snowboarding. And one of those places to go is Wiggle Worm Gardens in Eagle. And joining us now is Lindsay Graves with Wiggle Worm. How are we doing, Lindsay?
Great, how are you?
Good. So Wiggle Worm Gardens, obviously in the summer, it's cranking out some awesome produce and great stuff. But what's going on in the winter time when you're not doing that?
Yeah, even though we're just a greenhouse, we're still trying to build community around people who love gardening and just love plants. So we're doing herbal and plant forward workshops. What we've been doing is a gift from the garden series where people come, they make 5 crafts, and then they package it up in a cute little gift box, all ready to give for the holidays or keep for themselves, which is what many of the participants like to do.
Yeah, when people ask me why I love kind of winter time, it's all this stuff, all these fun things that you don't do year round, and you brought some of them. What are some of the stuff people are making?
So we had an edible treats one where people made infused oil. We did herbal remedies where we made herbal cough drops and salve. So what we've got going next is just like an open craft studio where we have all the materials set up and people can come pick and choose what they want to make, whether it's infused oils or infused salts or wreaths or centerpieces.
Yeah, and so Wiggle Worm Gardens located in Eagle, kind of near City Market there, easily accessible. When are these things? How do people get involved and how frequent can you guys do these?
So right now we have, I think, 6 open craft studios. We have a Facebook page which has the Facebook events for the actual time, but I live very close to the nursery, so if someone wants to just gather up their friends and schedule a separate time, we can make that happen too.
Yeah, and the website I was looking at earlier, whoever manages or put together the website you did a great job. This thing is beautiful. I always I don't want to say judge, but going to people and businesses' websites is a little telling. So beautiful website, very informative, so good stuff there. And then where do the ideas come for these crafts? Are these stuff you do on your own, or how do you come up with them?
Well, it's kind of a mixture. I have made some of these things before, but just trying to come up with 5 complementary crafts that can be done together. And I just chose a theme. We had the edible one, we had the sippable one, we had the medicinal ones, and wreath ones.
Yeah. And is this something all ages can partake in?
Yeah, so we have some morning times because I know the tots are up early and need things to do before nap time, and then we've got some later times if people want to just do it as an après activity.
Yeah. How long does it take?
My workshops have been 2 hours, but now with the open craft studio, you could just come in and make a couple short things, or you could spend 2 hours. I think on our sign up, which is free to sign up, but it has you coming in 2-hour blocks. You could certainly leave earlier or stay later.
Yes, how amazing. I think there's a huge disconnect between kind of greenhouses and where people think food comes from, but what's it like managing a greenhouse at this elevation in the Rocky Mountains?
There's propane involved. It's kind of expensive to heat it. We mostly grow veggie starts so that gardeners will come in and buy their starts and then put them in their own gardens. We will probably get started in late February or early March, which is a lot earlier than many people are thinking, but when it's warm, it's really, or when the sun's out, it's nice and warm in there. And then I guess some other things are, we have to keep heating it all the way through pretty much June because when all the annual flowers start coming in, we have to keep them protected. But thankfully, we also grow a lot of natives, so they are more hardy and don't need all the baby in.
Yeah, great. What kind of veggies do you guys grow?
Oh, I would say pretty much everything. So from tomatoes to weird things like perennial kale or what else do we have? Ashwagandha and medicinal herbs. Like that.
Yeah. I mean, but what makes it what are some of those unique things to our region or our area?
So we do like to grow just plants that work well here that we've all grown in our own garden. So we're picking things that can ripen in cool nights and short seasons. We like to source our seeds from local places if we can. So there's a seed farm in Paonia, there's some in Carbondale. So those seeds are already grown up in regions like this, and then they grow up in our greenhouse, which is our mountain region, used to our climate, so that they can do well in the gardener's garden.
It's always fascinating because even Eagle has a different climate than up here in Avon, than up in Vail, right? So it's just it's always fascinating to me to hear people growing around these
Yeah.
cards?
There's like a wave. The Eagle and Gypsum people come in, then 2 weeks later the Avon, and then the Vail and Wild Ridge people are coming to get the same things about a
Yeah,
month
and then
later.
there's those overnight freezes at the worst times. But that's kind of summertime. So with these crafts, is there a cost? How do people sign? Do they need to register? But what's the process if they want to get in?
You can pre-register just so we kind of know how many people are coming, and then the crafts are priced a la carte, so like from $5 up to $50, depending on what you're choosing to do. So if you wanted to do like a centerpiece, it would be like $27, and you get your little centerpiece, then you add in the rose hips and sage and other things we foraged from around here, dried flowers from our gardens.
Yeah, such a great idea for the holidays, but this is happening all winter down there, right?
Yeah, so we'll start up, we'll take a little break, and then we have microgreens and sprouts and garden planting and a seed swap plan. So we are going to keep continuing past the holidays.
All right, I got to ask, where did the name Wiggle Worm Gardens come from?
Well, one of my business partners, Sean and Nick, they own the Ground Up, which is a soil health company, and they really love worms. So we actually have a climate-controlled worm shed on premises. So they have this flow-through system, and they feed the worms and pamper the worms, and the worms poop, and then their poop is collected that they use in their compost teas, and we sell the worm castings and worms in the store too. So they are a little mascot.
I love that. Again, I don't think people realize all that science and stuff that goes into it.
Yeah, it's all about the soil, whether you're doing a home gardening or a big application like they do. But yeah, fixing the soil and feeding the soil feeds your plants, which feeds you.
I love that, the unofficial mascot down there, Wiggle Worm Gardens. What's kind of next? What's on the horizon in addition to these kind of workshops? Or what are you guys working on down there kind of coming up?
We're going to be hosting some free gardening basic workshops as well, just so that people can learn how to grow in our mountain climate. We have so many gardeners who are just moving here from other places where you can just throw seeds in the ground and things will grow and you'll get a tomato. We have to be a little more intentional here. So we'll have our these kinds of workshops where people make stuff. We'll have container focused workshops, and then the basic gardening stuff, and just expanding the types of plants that we grow for Eagle and Western Slope natives. We've been getting a lot from Hotchkiss, or at least they're regionally grown. We'll be supplementing with starting some of our own seeds and seedlings for those guys too.
Love it so much. Lindsay, thanks so much for joining. Anything else I should ask you? Anything else people should know, either about the workshops or the gardens as a whole?
It's not just for people with gardens. We just really want to encourage anyone who likes plants or nature and herbs at all just to check out some of our events, because you don't have to be a gardener to enjoy what gardeners do.
Yeah, there's kind of a joke going around that plants are the new kids, that people, instead of having kids and pets, they're having plants all over their house, and that's kind of their responsibility. So nice of you to help out.
House plants are hard.
Yes, they are. They take time. So awesome. Lindsay, thanks so much for joining us. Check out Wiggle Worm Gardens down in Eagle. Workshops happening all throughout the winter. Great for the holidays coming up, but even afterwards, just a great activity if you're not skiing or snowboarding. And then come on down in the summer, right?
Yeah. Yep. We'll open. You can always connect with us if you need to have a shopping appointment or something.
Check out the website. Website's looking beautiful. Social media, Wiggle Worm Gardens. Thanks so much, Lindsay. We'll be right back with the rest of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
For the latest and greatest trends in pop entertainment, Popstar Today brings you compelling celebrity lifestyle stories that matter most to you. From movies, music, TV, and streaming shows, to fashion, social media influencers, and the latest on who is seeing who. Join host Elizabeth Stanton as she digs deep and dives in. This is Popstar Today.
You know TV8 Vail has great local content, but did you know about our production services? Hire an expert to develop your website reels, commercials, live stream events, studio production, and more. If you can dream it, we can help you do it. TV8 delivers high-quality content in both English and Spanish. Contact us today to discuss your next project. Email Danielle at tv8vail.com or call 970-628-9881.
Experience the magic of the season like never before with the Leadville Railroad on our Holiday Express. Gather the family for an enchanting journey filled with dazzling displays of twinkling lights and festive decorations. Create cherished memories that will last a lifetime on this unforgettable train adventure that captures the spirit of the holidays. Booking information at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
This weather report is sponsored by Grand Hyatt Vail.
Welcome into the TVA Weather Center. On this snowy Monday morning and cold, we'll see a high of 26 degrees today, but it's 23 degrees to start and snowing in the morning. So those roads have some snow on them. 40% chance of that snow throughout the day today, mostly the morning, early afternoon here. Looking at the hourly, noon, still a chance of snow. Temperatures 22 degrees, and at 8 p.m. those temperatures are coming down into the teens, which is great for the snow out there and the snow making. So we'll see how much snow actually falls from this storm. But into the I-70 corridor, Eagle a high of 27 degrees today with a 60% chance of snow. Avon high of 25 with a 50% chance. Vail high of 26 with a 40% chance. Denver almost 40 degrees with a 20% chance of snow on the Front Range today. Tonight a low of 13 degrees. Burr with a 40% chance of snow, and those winds still minimal, 5 to 10 miles per hour tonight. Into tomorrow and the rest of the week. Tomorrow, Tuesday, another cold day with a high of 22 and a low of 11. But then midweek, hump day Wednesday, temperatures start coming back up, and that sun's supposed to start showing itself with a high of 36 on Wednesday. And then the rest of the week, partly cloudy skies Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Temperatures hovering around those 30s and 40s there. And this weekend, we're rolling into the women's birds of prey up at Beaver Creek, so we'll see what kind of weather we're going to have for that. Up next, we're going to check in on some tips for people looking for jobs. Stay tuned.
Are you someone who's in the market for a new job, or maybe you want to hire the perfect candidate? Well, I'm joined by expert Bill Humbert. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Maddie. How are you?
I love having the opportunity to chat with you to learn so many wonderful aspects that maybe people don't know. And so you've got 3 crucial professional job search tips right now for us, and I can't wait to hear them.
Well, you know, most professional workers have never been taught how to find a job. Is their current company going to teach them? Probably not. So this time, we're going to briefly discuss networking, interviewing, and salary negotiation. And since we don't have a lot of time, it's just going to be hitting on some of them. Why should candidates network for a new job? Trust the numbers from the career transition industry that helps people find new work. They've tracked how professionals have found new jobs for the past 45 years. And their results show that 74 to 76 of all jobs are filled through networking. So think about that. Are you networking right now, or are you posting and hoping the right person sees your resume? And by the way, they won't. Only 8% of all jobs are filled that way. So if you say to me, and I get this all the time, but I don't know how to network. I got news for you. You've been networking your entire life. Since you were age 3, you've been networking. You just didn't have a name for it. You were saying you'd see somebody walk by with a ball or an ice cream cone and you go, where'd you get that? That's networking.
It's that simple. Now, what's the best first step for people to score high on their interviews?
And this is important. Understand the company, look at the job description, and then anticipate the questions that they will ask you. And once you kind of anticipated them, then build a story that demonstrates you have that experience and that skill. And that will help you all the way through your interviews.
What is the most important salary negotiating tip that you can give us?
This is very important. Never be the first party to put a number on the table. And as a recruiter, I will ask you, hey, what is it that you seek? Don't give me an answer. The first party in any negotiation that puts a number on the table loses leverage. And wouldn't it be better to find out how highly they value that position? Well, if you're the first party to put a number on the table, you're not going to find that out until the offer comes out.
Which I think these are all such great tips and tricks. Now, I understand that you're searching to fill a very important position. Can you give us more information?
Yeah, I'm excited about this. My best client is a investment firm. And so they invest in different companies. And one of their companies is an accounting business in Cedar Rapids, Iowa City corridor. And they are searching, they're having me search for a managing director for their business, for their accounting business. The person has to have really strong strategic planning experience and be able to meet the goals that they set. And they need to be good people also. And compensation's $175,000 to $200,000. It's negotiable. It'll include a bonus, and then on top of that, equity in the company. So it's going to be a very attractive position for the right person.
Now, if someone's interested in that position and they want to reach out to you directly, is that an option?
Absolutely. Bill@recruiterguy.com is my email. You can forward your resume directly there, or if you want to speak with me, go to my website, recruiterguy.com/contact, and pick a time that works on your calendar and fits into mine, and we'll have a conversation.
And then, of course, you've written a great book to help people find their perfect career and help jobs find their perfect candidate. How is your book doing, Expect Success?
Expect Success is doing well. And you know, this is the, scan this and it'll take you to the 5-star review of Expect Success. And Expect Success, the science of the over 50 career search, is a 12-step way to find a new position. And if you follow all 12 steps the way I suggest, you'll find a job in about 90 days. So it's really good, and and just read the 5-star review.
Bill, thank you so much for giving us all this great information, taking the time to chat with us. It's always so lovely to learn from you and just get that little bit more knowledge on how to find that perfect career.
It's fun for me to work with you too, Maddie. It's you ask great questions. I appreciate it.
Bill, well, thank you again. Make sure that you check out recruiterguy.com. That way, if you're interested in that available position, he is the man to help you get it. Or if you just are looking for a new career since we're in the new year, well, then now is the time to be looking. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so don't go anywhere.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, it's Julio Garcia with TV8, and we're about to add some extra jolly to your holiday season. Join us for TV8's 12 Days Before Christmas and ring in the New Year advertising specials. For just $250, you can advertise your business on TV8 during the all-important holiday season. We'll run your commercial spot 10 times per day for 12 days. That's 120 spots to help drive traffic to your business. Choose the 12 Days of Christmas or run your ad during the Ring in the New Year special, which starts on December 26th and runs for 12 days. Or better yet, purchase both for just $450. Don't have a commercial? Don't worry, TV8 will help create one from your photos or videos at no extra charge. So don't delay. A deal this good won't last long. Contact the station to reserve your spot, and from all of us at TV8, have a wonderful holiday season.
There's no better place to celebrate this season than with holidays around the world at the Sebastian Vail. From December 14th through January 1st, embark on a festive journey that captures the essence of global holiday traditions from the United States, Mexico, Italy, Brazil, and the United Kingdom. Delight in cultural live music, savor international cuisine, create festive crafts, and much more. Plus, no holiday season would be complete without a trip to the Leonora Igloo Experience or the Sebastian Signature Hot Cocoa. Book your adventure now at thesebastianvail.com.
here in the Vail Valley, we have so many amazing nonprofits, and Habitat for Humanity is one of the best out there doing the most work in our community, among others. But joining us now is Heather Hauer with the Habitat for Humanity Restore Shop, among other things. Heather, how are we doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing great. So Habitat for Humanity, year-round.
Year-round.
We're working
nonstop.
year-round.
They're out there building today.
Are they really?
They are.
Oh, it's so amazing.
Yeah,
it's
great.
having been in the Valley for a while, it's always one of my favorite days of the year. A lot of local businesses and organizations, they'll usually dedicate one day to get their staff to help out.
Yeah.
It's always the most fun getting the tool belt on, shooting power in the drills and stuff like
Absolutely.
that. So always a great time, but we're kind of coming up on the end of a big project here, right down at Stratton Flats.
Yes.
It was kind of a 2022 to 2024 project, and we're at the end of 2024.
Right.
How'd we do? What happened?
We're doing great. So our strategic plan was to double our impact, which is building twice as many homes over a 3-year period. So we built 46 home ownership opportunities from 2022 to 24, right on target. We still have another phase going down there, but soon we're going to be moving and building elsewhere.
That's so amazing. So that's 46 families.
46
that
families.
have a kind of a forever home now, a place to
Right.
put their roots.
Yes.
It's so cool. And
Long-time locals, like
Long-time
people who are
locals.
looking at moving away because it's so expensive, and now they're here.
Yeah, the people that make this valley run.
Yes.
It's so awesome. So 46 homes in about 3 years. And these people, they also put in their equity, right?
Oh, they do. They build 250 hours. They might get some friends and family to help, but they are doing 250 sweat equity hours, and then they're purchasing the homes for a 0 or a low interest mortgage. So again, trying to keep it affordable.
Yeah, and again, I've had hands on these homes. I've seen these homes. These are beautiful
They're
homes.
beautiful. I'm envious. Like, we have so many strong partners who are donating tile or stone or front doors, roofs, and they are beautiful homes.
Yeah. And so much more to come. What
Yes.
else is happening?
So we're working in Timber Ridge in Vail. We have 10 homes right now. We're financing them a 0 to a low interest mortgage. And who doesn't want to live in Vail? 3-bedroom, 2-bath, with 1 outdoor parking spot. And we are still accepting applications for that project. And people think that they can't qualify. I say, go look at our website or give us a call, because you don't know. The range of income is quite high, so come and take a look. And who doesn't want to live in Vail?
Who doesn't want to live in
Park
Vail?
there, walk across the slopes, go skiing in the morning, come home and do a little work.
That's it. Probably right on the bus line.
Yes.
And Timber Ridge, there's, correct me if I'm wrong, there's different units, right?
There's
or
different-
properties you can get into, right?
Yeah, so there's a lot of local businesses who have purchased units, and we have 10 units, and then there's all the open market too. So there's a wide variety of layouts, sizes, and different formats.
Yeah. What does Habitat not do when it comes to kind of housing out here?
I don't know. Like, we're like always looking around, and there's a few things in the pipeline that are still in the works, but
Yeah.
we have some big projects coming up, because we see the community is struggling. We see people who have lived here, and they are teachers, they're law enforcement, they're firefighters, and who can afford a $1.5 million home? So we want to build our community and retain our community. That's really our focus.
Yeah, so Habitat for Humanity, here to help. And then it's also, if you want to get involved, again, one of the best days of the year is volunteering
That's right.
for Habitat.
So last year we had 40 companies come in and do build days, we call them. We had Vail Resorts was there for a full week, and we really, it's not like, oh, come on volunteers, you can sit around. They're out there working, and they help us keep the costs down.
Yeah.
You know, and it's really, you don't know what you're capable of.
You're putting up walls, you're
Windows,
hammering.
painting,
yeah.
a little of everything.
They got the professionals that'll give you the rundown.
Yes.
And so if that comes through your company, definitely sign up for that.
So fun.
But there's also events that happen throughout the year to support you guys. And then there's also the Restore Store.
The Restore is awesome. We get so many donations. I just was finding, I think we had 1,200 donations last year. Really beautiful furnishings, housewares, that kind of thing. We have some new materials. We have new bedding, new paint and everything, but the sale of all that donated inventory goes right back into the community to help us build more homes.
Yeah, and I always joke that it's not your average, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but this is not your average kind of thrift store.
It is not.
There is some amazing artwork in there.
Oh yeah, chandeliers.
I've had friends get bed frames from some
Yes.
really nice hotels out here that
Yep.
kind of donated to the Restore, and my friends go in and get some insane bedding.
Seriously.
For kind of affordable prices that go to a great cause. So the Restore, what exactly is in there? It's almost everything.
Oh my
for a
gosh,
house,
there
right?
is really almost everything.
Furniture,
building materials, housewares, bedding, rugs. it's one of those things you're like, well, I think we can, we'll take that. We try and work with our locals and be like, sure, we'll take that because people need a little bit. I think I bought a set of studded snow tires last year. Killer deal.
Love it, love it. And again, I'm telling you, some of the best artwork is in that store.
Oh my gosh, there's beautiful pieces right now.
Yeah.
We've had we get on people's radar, and then when they're making donations, and what's the best part is it's stuff that might end up in a landfill, which what a shame.
Yeah.
So we're keeping it out of the landfill and bringing awesome things to people's homes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And where is the Restore located?
It is in Gypsum now. It's just east of Costco, 250 Lindbergh Drive, kind of near Village Bagel in Gypsum, Costco. It's the old Mountain Furnishings building. So it's an awesome showroom. You walk in and you feel like, wow, this is a beautiful space.
Yeah.
Let's go look around.
Yeah, definitely. So that's a great way to support. And then we also have on the screen now, Santa's coming. Santa, I know him. So Thursday, December 19th, this is a free event. But what is happening here with Santa?
All right, so it's the last day of Eagle County schools. So I'm sure the kids will be all sugared up, and mom and dad are like, what are we going to do? Come to the Restore. So from 2 to 5, we're having Santa free. Just come along, take your own camera. We'll have some treats and just a lot of fun. Yeah. And I think it's going to be pretty busy because all of a sudden it's the 19th and people are thinking we missed Santa. We didn't.
That's
come
right.
To the Restore.
That's right. Come to the Restore, and then people can shop, I assume, while they're there as well.
Oh, for sure. Yes. And we're actually having a little promotion. Find Elfie and save 15% on your entire order. So we've been hiding Elfie. It's really funny. Some of the places Elfie can go. Is this too hard? We're having whole discussions about it.
I could see you guys in the middle of July kind of cleaning up and finding Elfie.
Finding Elfie.
Still hanging around. But no, that's great for the kids that I assume they're going to be kind of at eye level for the children or easier for the kids.
We have an awesome Santa excited to come, and it's going to be magical. Snowing out today.
Yeah.
Yeah, something a little bit different to do.
Feels like the holidays.
It does.
It's a giving time of year,
yeah.
So it kind of works with all that. What else should people know about Habitat for Humanity or that beautiful Restore?
Well, we are looking, our Carpenter's Ball, our largest fundraiser of the year, is at the Height in March this year. So if anybody's interested in sponsoring or getting tickets, we'd love that. And again, we're just selling stuff at the Restore. We do have a closure at the job site and the Restore at the end of December, just so everybody can get a little break, refresh, and then we reopen the Restore January 3rd. So it's closed from the 22nd until the 3rd.
Awesome.
And same with the job site. So everybody gets a little break, but then we're back at it building more homes with locals.
Well deserved, well deserved. And that Carpenter's Ball, I mean, it's called a ball, but man, that's a fun time.
You mean, where else can you wear jeans to a gala?
Yeah, it's not,
so fun.
It's not that kind of stuffy feeling. It's a really fun night. Again, one of the best events of the year, going to a great cause at Carpenter's Ball.
Yeah.
When is that?
That's March 8th at the Height in Vail. We're really just organizing, but getting our sponsorships in a row right now. And it was so fun last year. We had 502 attendees, so it was like our largest one ever, I think, and it felt it. It felt the energy, and you could just see like people who don't always get to see each other. Trades and craftsmen are coming together. So it's definitely like really just a great feeling, a great vibe.
Definitely. How can people get involved if they want, or seek out help, or how do people contact you?
Go to our website, habitatvalley.org, or they can give us a call, 970-748-6718. And we meet with every single person. Like if somebody comes in and feels like, I don't know how to apply for a home, or I am in a situation, we will talk to every single person. We have a new program called Building Futures, where we are working with people and helping them with maybe food insecurity or medical attention or getting insurance. And so we are not somebody who's like, come back, we're not working with you. We meet and chat with every single person who reaches out to us and really try and make these connections so that they can thrive here at home.
Love that. And the staff at Habitat's always been so amazing. Just want to say too, if you don't want to be working with hammers and nails, like they'll find something for you.
Come to the Restore. You can sort and organize donations, help pricing. The Restore is really fun. I go once or twice a week.
I'm telling you, just walking through there or looking at the website, it's just some great stuff. Heather, thanks so much for joining us. And thanks for all the great work that Habitat's doing out there. I know it's a big team, but thank you guys for everything out there. And yeah, consider donating your time or your resources or reaching out for help. Habitat's here to help. Heather?
Absolutely.
Good luck out there these next couple weeks.
See you December 19th.
To see you next Thursday. See Santa.
That's right.
And we'll be right back with the rest of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Take
the first game every one of us played in the schoolyard. Turn up the degree of difficulty to maximum, and then let loose some of the fastest and most agile athletes in the world to go one-on-one in what you have is the most extreme pursuit contest you've ever known. It's intense, it's addictive, and there's only one rule. Don't get caught.
Oh my gosh! If you haven't seen World Chase Tag before, here's how it works.
2 teams of up to 6 athletes compete in a series of one-on-one chases. Each chase lasts up to 20 seconds and has 1 chaser and 1 evader.
Opportunities for points on the board! Oh!
Whoever wins the duel stays on as the evader, and teams get 1 point for each evasion they make.
And it looks like the opening point for this competition!
It's the best of 16 chases to win the match, with a sudden death chase-off required to break any ties. It's win or go home from now on. Don't miss it.
Experience the magic of the season like never before with the Leadville Railroad on our Holiday Express. Gather the family for an enchanting journey filled with dazzling displays of twinkling lights and festive decorations. Create cherished memories that will last a lifetime on this unforgettable train adventure that captures the spirit of the holidays. Booking information at leadvillerailroad.com.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, we see one couple fall in love with a waterfront fixer-upper.
It sort of wrapped its arms around us and said, you want me, and we did.
And watch as another battles over the budget.
We're trying to look through and see where we can trim at this point.
Are you looking to trim it, Ginger?
No.
No. Construction pros show us the right way to renovate.
Well, we had to do a roof over. We had to hand build a lot of the trusses.
As we're putting the thin set down, the self-leveler has a little clip that clips up underneath the edge of the tile.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas, everyone, from Santa and TV8. You know there's more for you on Channel 92. Have a great time here in Vail, Colorado. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Big snow. Happy holidays.
Good morning, Vail.
How great was that message from Santa? Up next, we're checking in with Kim and Kevin, who have a cocktail sauce recipe for you to try out next time you're gathering around. Let's take a look.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's a great cocktail segment on the snow globe.
The snow globe sipper. It's quite delicious and easy to make and just very festive.
It's a great time of year. You can make non-alcoholic cocktails. You can make, put a double in there, make it a really fun snow globe. A lot of different ways to do it. I love cocktails.
Cocktails are delicious, but with that one we put just sparkling water.
Yeah.
It's a fun little sip. I would not recommend sipping sparkling water on live air though.
No, not at all. But the only thing better than a cocktail is cocktail sauce.
Cocktail sauce. It is a classic.
Who doesn't like that with a little seafood?
With a little seafood, you can wow your guests if you make it from scratch. I know you can buy it now in a jar, but it's just not the same.
It's not the same, and it's very simple to make. So we're going to show everybody how to make a good cocktail sauce.
We are. So Kevin, do you make cocktail sauce often, or have you made it in your past?
I have, yes, absolutely.
Okay. Tell me all about it. How did it turn out?
I tell you, one of my favorite dishes that I enjoy making is a seafood pan roast.
Oh.
And so with a seafood pan roast, obviously it's kind of a cream base, but there is a cocktail sauce element. And I like to kind of garnish with the cocktail sauce. And I always add just a little more horseradish to give it a kick.
Well, and that's the beauty of making it from scratch because you can basically make it as spicy as you want to.
Throw a little garlic in it. If you like a little more acidity, put a little more lemon in it.
Yeah,
So,
if you want it a little bit more light and fresh. So should we get started?
let's get started.
Awesome.
So the first ingredient is very, very simple. It's ketchup.
And that's an easy one. I love, as I mentioned, I'm not a huge condiment person, but when I do get the condiments, I love to use the Primal Kitchen brand because to me, they're a little bit less sugary, but that's what we're using today. But you can just get a simple one, just get your normal Heinz or whatever ketchup it is for this one.
Use your fancy.
They're so fancy. So we are literally just dumping the ketchup in there, and that's your base, which is the obvious one. And then the tricky part is all the things that you add into it.
Yeah, and then everything else is just kind of an add-in. We've got some horseradish. You've got your Tabasco sauce.
We do.
So we use a couple dashes of Tabasco sauce to heat things up.
I like a little bit of Tabasco, and the best part about this is you can make it as spicy or as not spicy as you want to. I like the kick, to me personally.
Yeah.
The shrimp is just a vehicle to get the sauce into my mouth, in my opinion. So
right. Let's put in the hot stuff here.
The hot stuff. So if you wanted to be exact, you could do about 2 tablespoons to 1/2 a cup of ketchup, which is what we just threw in here, and then we're doing about 2 tablespoons, but really just eye it, taste it, see how it feels. That looks like a good 2 tablespoons of horseradish to me. Then we did a dash of Tabasco, and we did a couple heavy-handed dashes, huh?
Couple heavy-handed dashes. I'm going to heat that up.
So it looks like cocktail sauce now, but we're not quite done with the flavor. So you were just chopping up some lemon.
Using some lemon, and obviously we've got lemon juice already squeezed, fresh lemon juice. But this can always work as a garnish too. So you can cut up your whole
Fresh
lemon.
lemon juice
and
already
use it
squeezed. You
as
tell
a
me
garnish.
when.
Okay.
We're just, I'm making a mess here.
Now my thumb is going to be.
Smell fresh and clean.
There we go. Yeah.
Think we're good?
Yep.
All right, looks good to me.
And it's funny you say that because a lot of times after you're doing seafood, especially something like shrimp where you hold it in your hands, lemon's a great way to cut the scent of the shrimp off.
Speaking of which, I grew up on the East Coast, and every summer we would crack blue crabs. And so you are just covered in the scent of crabs afterwards. It's delicious. But that's what they would give us, would be like slices of lemon in warm water to soak our fingers in so that it would take away the seafood scent.
Perfect.
But what's great? We've got shrimp that already have tails on them, so minimal peeling work. Fancy.
Very
we are
fancy.
so fancy here at TV8. So we added the lemon juice, we added the Tabasco, we added the horseradish,
A little Worcestershire.
And that is the secret ingredient that I think people forget about. You just do a dash. You can do 1 tablespoon if you wanted to. We're just going to add a few dashes here. Worcestershire, which don't ask me to spell it unless I'm looking at it because I just cannot.
Is it like ketchup? Is there like 500 different ways to spell it?
I believe so.
Probably is. Catsup or ketchup. Use it with the C, spell it with K.
All of the things. And then you just kind of stir it around. And the best part about this is, you can make a cocktail sauce with shrimp. But if you like a raw oyster, you can always put a little bit of cocktail sauce on a saltine cracker with a raw oyster. And this is just a really fun way to wow your guests. They're typically used to buying it from the store, and it's just an easy thing to make when you're having a dinner party or if you just want to have a fancy afternoon of snacks.
I like to make it when I'm on TV and talking to all of our viewers, and it's a simple thing to make.
Especially in the morning.
Exactly.
Well, what do you think, Kevin? You think we're done?
I love the aroma.
I do too. It smells a little bit of that spicy.
Right.
You can smell the acidity of the tomatoes from the ketchup. What other way would you describe it?
I agree. Very acidity, and you can smell that horseradish really kind of opens up.
It really does.
Kind of brings everything to life, wakes you up in the morning.
It does. Well, I'm going to try it. I don't know about you, but
let's give it a shot.
Give it a shot. We'll see how it goes.
Don't double dip.
No double dipping. Luckily, these shrimp are small enough that you don't double dip it. What do you think? Well, you chew it, I'll talk.
We'll switch off. Your turn.
And a great way to prepare shrimp. We actually got these already cooked from the grocery store, but it's super simple. You just, if you got them with the shells on, you can just boil them in water till they turn pink, just like this. Right. And then you can ice bath it really quickly so it cools it down. We have it sitting on ice here, as you can see. But the fun way to make it look fancy, just put a bowl of ice in, ring around the edges with the shrimp, and then you can throw like a piece of kale or parsley and lemon, just like Kevin, dressed it up very nicely. So I'm going to try it and tell you what I think.
Yeah, you talked about getting shrimp that's already got the shell on. One good thing, if you're getting the regular whole raw shrimp, save the shell, put it in a pan with a little bit of olive oil, heat it up until that shell starts to turn a little red, add just a little bit of butter, and you've got a nice little shrimp stock.
Oh, that sounds delicious. I can tell you, you went heavy-handed on the horseradish.
I did?
It's got a great kick to it. Not in a bad way.
No.
But if you have guests that are a little bit more sensitive to spice, you can just add some more lemon douche, a little bit more Worcestershire.
Yeah, or you
Words
can
I
just tell
can't
those
say.
guests to go home. So that's what I would do.
They came to dinner at your house, they're eating your food. Well, I tell you what, I'm loving all of
Christmassy.
You're hosting, so you know what? We're hosting here in the TV8 kitchen, loving these morning snacks.
That's right.
It's a nice change to all of the sweet treats that you're probably consuming
Another
this
little
holiday
appetizer
season.
to kick everything off, to get the meal started.
It's great. Well, we've got a bit more left on the show, so we'll be right back after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Discover hidden treasures at our high-end consignment store, The Aspenite, located in the heart of Glenwood Springs, where your go-to destination for luxury finds and unique treasures, from elegant fur coats and designer handbags to locally crafted handmade candles. Our collection is curated with style and quality in mind. We believe in giving a second home to exceptional clothing, shoes, and accessories, keeping sustainability and sophistication at the forefront. Open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Sunday. We invite you to explore our one-of-a-kind selection. Got a high-end handbag, fur coat, or other luxury item to consign? Bring them to us. We'd love to help you share their story. Stop by today and experience the charm of high-end consignment at The Aspenite.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Welcome to Nantucket Rope Bracelets. All of our stylish bracelets are handmade in our Nantucket workshop, using only the best non-shrinking line with soft, flexible finish. Find us at NantucketRopeBracelets.com and order your beautiful piece from Nantucket today.
The season starts when Nate Dogg, Trailer Tom, and friends have started the season in front of you.
There it is, the white ribbon of living.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Been on that very first chair, two very familiar faces who've been in line for 2 days.
My name is Nate Dogg, N-A-T-E, D-O-G-G-G-G.
My name is Trailer Tom.
Nate Nadler and Tom Miller live nearby.
I feared nothing but not getting first chair. Second chair nightmare. Yeah, second chair nightmare.
My goal is to continue to fight for this first chair as long as I'm physically able. First chair coming at us one more year.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome into the TVA Weather Center on this snowy, cold Monday morning. We have a high of 26 degrees today. We're starting the day at 23 degrees with some fresh snowfall. If you're heading out on the roads, it is out there. 40% chance of snow today. Cloudy skies and some small winds, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Again, a chilly day today. Highs in those low 20s, and tonight temperatures start coming back down into the teens. So enjoy the snow. We've been waiting for it for a couple days here. Into the I-70 corridor, Eagle a high of 27, Avon a high of 25, Vail a high of 26. A chance of snow throughout the Rocky Mountains today. In Denver, a high of 39 degrees on the Front Range. And tonight, a low of 13 degrees with a 40% chance of snow. And those winds start coming from the west-northwest tonight. So be careful if you're heading out there. Give yourself plenty of time. Give the other cars around you some room, especially those snowplows. Thanks for tuning in to Good Morning Vail. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning, Vail. summer